Well, Coach, let's talk about the upcoming season. As you look ahead, do you have any idea at this point in time how many kids you might have out?
I think I have about 22 out this year, so we have some strong numbers.
Yeah, and you've talked briefly there when I asked you leadership, obviously. You got some older kids that'll probably be the leaders?
Yeah, I have 3 seniors that are returning, Bryn Gillespie, Addie Hargett, and Heidi Simons. Abby Flora will also be a senior that comes in, played a couple games last year. And then I have juniors, Mia Briggs and Shaylee Ballman that played a lot last year for me.
I'm sure you're like any other coach. You kind of look at the schedule and you look at the conference, so to speak. When you look at the Northwest Kansas League, how does the league stack up, and how will you stack up in the league, do you believe?
I think we're pretty even this year. Atwood will be a contender. They went to state last year, and I believe they have a lot of girls returning. St. Francis, they're well coached, so they're going to be they're always going to be somebody to contend with. But I think we rank right up there with them. So I got about 10, 11 girls that can play at varsity time at any point in time, I think.
You know, people have referenced you already that we've spoken to about your returners and the depth that you have and the experience that you have. But it seems like you just mentioned it, but and you didn't mention Greeley County. I think she thinks she's going to be pretty good.
Absolutely.
And I forget that Dighton's in the league,
yes,
in the Northwest Kansas League. So it's a league that's pretty rich in volleyball, isn't it?
Yes, I would agree. And yes, you're right. Greeley County is going to be pretty solid. She had, I think, 6, 7 girls last year and had a nice run for until I think one of her players got hurt. And so she well coaches them well too. And Dighton also, their numbers I believe are probably going up. So I think it's pretty even.
The Gove County Classic is one of the classic tournaments, I think, that we cover all year long. You'll be there, of course. But what other tournaments will you be in? I think you're at Dighton, aren't you?
We are at Dighton, and then we go to Ellis, and then we have the league tournament, which the league tournament this year will be here because we're not doing the big one this next year.
Right. What your thoughts about that? Because 2 leagues went together to have one big tournament. It was a monster. We covered it. But you like going back to have your own tournament?
I do. I like having the kids knowing who the actual league tournament champ would be. But I also like the big tournament just because it gave a state feel to kids who may not get that opportunity to be at the state tournament level.
All right. Well, listen, good luck to you this season. We'll be following the Bulldogs and throughout the year and see how your team does. Good luck to you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it very much.
Coach Countryman, the head volleyball coach of the Quinter Bulldogs, brought to you in part by Farm Credit of Western Kansas, Colby Community College, and many businesses throughout the Quinter community. Thanks for joining us.